What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, That Dope Soap, and in today's video, we're going to be doing a beginner's guide on the game Overwatch. So yeah, I'm only level 15, but I have experience on all the games I've been playing. So the first thing is, there's bunches of characters to choose from in Overwatch. There's a huge variety, including attacking, defending, tanks, and defense. So, if you just get this game, the first thing I would recommend is going into training. If you haven't done the tutorial, skip. If you skip the tutorial, I would do that. There's also practice range, check out your weapons, and also practice versus AI, which is just gameplay, and what you can do is just practice your skills against AI. So I'm just hopping into a match right now and see, the first character I'm going to pick is attacking, and I'm going to pick Soldier 76. It's just your playstyle. There's lots of characters. There's lots of characters to choose from. It's just honestly up to your personal preference. Do you like healing people? Do you like taking a lot of damage and doing damage back? Do you like defending? Do you like attacking? There's some squishy guys in there, but do some pretty high burst damage. There's defending guys that just like to sit back and, like Bastion, you like to sit back and bow people down. So this person I'm using right now is Soldier 76. He is a great character in my opinion if you know how to use him. A lot of people just run in front of the enemies and try to take them head on, but what I like to do is I like to go from the side and try to flank them with Soldier 76. And this character I'm using right now is a attacking character. And see, the cool thing about Overwatch is if you're attacking the objective or defending the objective, you can still pick whatever character you want. It's not specific to what you are doing in the game. As you can see, there's a big old tank guy in front of me. I'm just trying to take her out with my rockets and my gun. Sadly, I do get taken out by Reinhardt right there. He is one of the tank characters in the game with a big melee hammer, which is pretty epic in my opinion, to be honest. He gets a double kill. I'm just coming back from spawn now, just trying to do some work on these enemies, try to get behind them, which is not really working out good for me right now, sadly. There, I do manage to take out that guy right there. There again, there's a giant mech, which is another tank character. Her name is Diva. She has a mech, and once the mech explodes, she jumps out of her mech and is able to do more damage. So, which is pretty epic. I've never really used her much, but I've heard she's good. See, there we go. She's charging us right now, and then there's Junkrat, or whatever his name is. he's shooting all those little bombs at me. See, the awesome thing about Soldier 76, I really love him. He's got sprint. He's got a portable health that can give health to you and your team, and he can just sprint all around the map and he won't get exhausted, which is awesome. So he's really good for flanking. And my favorite thing is right there, I took out Junkrat's little super right there, which is pretty awesome. He didn't do any damage to our team right there. It's pretty epic. But like I was saying, Soldier has one of his abilities, L2. It shoots 3 little missiles at the enemy, which does actually really high damage. I was very surprised. See, I'm trying to get behind the enemy, and I saw that their spawn was there, and I knew that because of the door with a little circle and the slash mark, and it was their spawn. And I do manage to take him out. Not right now. He runs away. I'm like scared I'm gonna die. Come up from behind him, and I do take him out, but I believe I get killed from behind right after this. I'm just coming behind, but I believe I get killed right here in a little bit. Yep, there's Reinhardt again with his epic shield, just block all that damage, and our teammate managed to get him from behind. It looks like I didn't die, but yeah, we ended up winning that game, and that was the offensive player. Now I'm hopped into a different match with Hanzo. Hanzo is a defensive character, but he has really high damage and good to medium health, 200 health. So he is squishy, but he isn't like, oh, you're gonna die in 1-2 shot like Genji, because Genji is just a really squishy ninja. But Hanzo, he's got 200 health, which is definitely decent. It's not the greatest. You're not gonna be able to tank. So what I just shot right there was a pulse dart. So you shoot the dart, and there's a pulse wave that just shows where all the enemies are. Sadly, I do get taken off from the side right here by her with the rocket launcher. Sadly, she got me good. I couldn't do anything for my team right there. It was just a bad play on my part. What I like doing with Hanzo is stay medium to long range. Medium close range, not really. I mean, you can get those good snipes with his bow from long range. I just haven't really hit any. So what I tend to do with him is stay medium to close range. So I'm just trying to pop off some shots, which are really failing. Really failing. But a tip for you guys, just because you just got the game, I'm assuming that's why you would click on the video, because it's, you know, watch Overwatch beginner guide. But definitely pick one of the characters you want to play as. If you want to be medic, you want to be tank, offense, defense, really personal preference. And with most of the characters that are defense and offense, I try to flank behind them. If you just started the game, I would try to flank behind the characters, behind the enemy characters, and just come from behind them and do damage. And another thing I see a lot of new players do, they just sit in the straight objective and they try to kill enemies head on. But yes, it can work. It depends what character you have, though. If you have a tanky character, yeah, it could work. But if you have a really squishy character, you are going to get taken out super fast. Because a lot of times, if you are attacking, you know, you go straight for the objective, but also the defensive team is setting up all their stuff, getting ready to kill you, and things like that. So I would try to flank them. That's my biggest tip for you guys, is definitely try to flank the enemy to get behind them and cause as much chaos as you can behind the enemy lines for them, which is great for your team, because if you kill any of those guys, you can push up and your team can start pushing up and start taking the objective. And now the character I'm using right now is Reinhardt, which is a look at a tank character, which I haven't used much, but just using it for the gameplay. I'm pretty bad with him. One of his abilities right there, it's just like a jet. You can just go everywhere, and if you hit an enemy with it, he gets pinned against the wall. But see, I'm playing a tank character right now, so I'm not really trying to flank the enemy. I am trying to take damage for my team. I have a giant shield. I'm trying to take all the damage that I can for my team so my teammates can stay alive and do some damage. See, the awesome thing about Reinhardt is this big shield takes damage and the teammates can shoot through the shield and do damage. Sadly, I missed my charge right there. I was really disappointed. I do block that super right there. I got one. I'm going in for Bastion. I don't get him. See? No, that tip right there, that was a really bad play on my part. I should have never even tried to go head on with that guy, even though, yeah, I'm a tank character. I have lots and lots of health. But that just wasn't good. You need to play, especially if you're a beginner, if you don't really know what you're doing, just stay back, try to flank the enemy, and play as careful as you can. Not too careful that you're just sitting in the back of the map, not doing any damage or not helping your team in any way. Push when your teams push, just flank the enemy, and that's all I gotta say for Overwatch. I mean, just play smart, don't be dumb and try to take on the whole team by yourself, which that's not gonna end well, obviously. So yeah, I'm just trying to take some damage from my team. That's a teammate right there hurting us, which is, you know, I don't know why he's doing that, but it's alright. And see, now I'm jumping over to a medic character. What I usually do with the medic characters is I stay by my team, heal them, and Lucio right here, he's a really cool, he's a really good medic. His weapon is good as well. If his team's around him, they get health, which is pretty epic. But I do end up switching to Mercy, which Mercy has a gun that you lock on to your own players, and it heals them like that. So if I was a beginner, and how would I play a medic? You know, I would stay close to my team. That's what a medic is supposed to do. A medic is supposed to be support for the team, heal their teammates when they're low, and just keep healing so your team can push up, and up. Get further into And yeah, that's what the medic's supposed to do. Just stay back, revive your teammates. Don't try to push like I did right there. That was a mistake on my part. I tried to get right in front of the guy, and he just mowed me down. See, now I have switched to Mercy, her heal gun, which is pretty epic. It's a beam that just heals her teammates. I was just checking over the abilities really quick just to make sure I was doing everything okay. See, as you can see, with Mercy, I'm not pushing straight up. I'm staying behind. There's an enemy right there. Yeah, I switched to my pistol to do some damage. See, after that, now when you get them low, I'm switching back to I did sadly get taken out, but after that I switched back to my healing gun and just went and healed the living crap out of my teammates. See, I'm running back now, and I'm just gonna go over and heal my teammates. And also, an awesome thing about Mercy is her super, her main ability, her big ability that is charging in the bottom middle, is she can revive dead teammates. So if they die, you can revive them. See, as you can see, I'm just playing the medic. You know, I'm trying to stay back, trying not to get killed, but also trying to do damage at the same time. So I'm back. I'm healing my teammates, making sure they don't die. And a big tip also for the beginners is the bottom left, your health. Make sure you're always paying attention to your health, because sometimes you just get so much tunnel vision you're not even paying attention to your health at all. And another big tip, when you get your super and the super that you have is effective, that can do damage to the other enemy team, don't hold it. Once it's 100%, don't hold it for the longest time to try to get all that amazing whole team kill, triple kill or whatnot. Use it in the perfect time. Just don't hold on for it for like the whole game. You want to use it, you want to do damage to the other team to help your team at the same time, because to be honest, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing with whatever characters you're using, you should get your super fairly fast, which you can get it a couple times a game and just consistently use it. Don't hold it for like 20 minutes or anything like that. Alright, well guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was dope soap. Hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you.